go. This hair though, my natural hair, it gotta go. Okay. No, that does not look cute. You know what? I'm gonna let it down. I'm just gonna let it be. All crazy, all lionesque, you know. Just gonna let it be, okay? Anyways. Hi guys, welcome back to Foundation Friday. Even though it's not Friday, there's just been so many foundations coming out, and honestly I just want to try them. I love trying new foundations. I'm really excited when I see new foundations, especially at the drugstore, because I feel like the drugstore is really picking up and their products are becoming better and better, and it's really exciting because you just, you know, get good stuff for your monies, honey. Affordable is where it's at. Today we're going to be testing out the Revlon Color Stay. This is a light cover foundation in a natural finish. It has SPF 35. I do already have SPF 30 on my skin. My moisturizer has SPF in it, and I believe it's 30 as well. So it's just extra SPF. You know, they say that it's good for anti-aging, and your girl just turned 25. SPF is now a necessity. It is a light cover foundation, which, you know, typically wouldn't go for a light coverage, but you guys, things are changing around here, okay? Last year I discovered wearing very light coverage foundation, and I actually became okay with it and love it. And now day to day I'll just do concealer, a little bit of powder, or I won't even powder at all. I'm loving the very natural, fresh face kind of look. So when I saw this, I was really excited. You see, things changed. I'm on the website here. Let's go, let's see. They offer only 12 shades. 12 shades? That's not a lot of shades. And yeah, this liquid foundation is a effortless long wear fluid foundation with buildable coverage that looks flawless and feels fresh for 12 hours. It evens out complexions with a range of adaptable shades that disappear into most skin tones, hydrates skin all day, and protects with SPF 34. The shake bottle before use. Place small dots of foundation on the nose, forehead, cheeks, and chin. No brush, no problem. Effortlessly apply fluid with your fingertips. Pat and blend from the center of your face outward until, okay. That's what I'm thinking I am going to do. I'm just going to use my fingers because I actually really love using my fingers to apply foundation. It's just messy, and that's the only reason why I tend to stray away and I don't do it as often. Maybe I'm going to just do one side and see how it covers, and then on this side, if I feel like I need a little extra coverage, I'll just go in with a little bit of my concealer. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a good idea? Because I feel like that's a little more realistic. I do want, you know, for it to cover some of this redness, because I mean, you can see, and then like these ones that I just picked. I think I'm gonna zoom in a little, maybe. Okay, I feel like sometimes I zoom in so close it's really scary looking. I like don't know how much. Also, I don't know if this color is gonna match because I just, okay, it looks really light. Okay, this retails for $13.99 if you were wondering. Okay, this is definitely not the right shade. Why does the camera keep doing that? It just like went down slowly but surely. Wow, this is such light coverage, and whoa, this is not the right shade at all. Straight up looks like I'm putting sunscreen on, but also it's like really curdling up on my skin, which is weird. And I'm wondering if that's like the serum that I used that's not working with this. See, this is the most annoying thing about like using a serum, is that it just does not work with all foundations, and you just never know. Like, look at what, oh, okay, that's disgusting. That's actually, nope, no. Okay, I don't know who I was thinking I was, but this is such light coverage. You could literally see everything, and I did like, what, 5 drops? Clearly this is just not it for me. This is just not it for me. For the heck of it, I'm just gonna see if it is by any chance buildable. Let's see. Wow, it feels like a serum. It feels like you're straight up putting a serum on your skin. It does not feel like a foundation at all, and it does feel very, very hydrating. But I think I was looking at the packaging of it and thought that like buff would be good for me based off the packaging, but that was clearly a mistake because I didn't see what the color was inside. But that to me is not buildable at all. I feel like you have to have perfect skin in order to make this look good, because girl, you could see all my acne peeking through. Like, this will not cover any redness. All my redness is still clearly there. I mean, it does look disgusting. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead. This was a total, wow, I look great. This is a total pass. This is a pass for me. All right, so I washed my face. This hurt me, honestly, because I really thought I was that girl, you know, that could wear a light foundation. If you're one of those girls that can like rock the acne and be okay with it and like you're all confident, I am so envious, because I really can't. I'm not that girl. I can't be that girl. I tried to be, and I'm more okay with it the older that I get, you know. And now I kind of deal with more scarring. I do have, you know, the breakouts and stuff still, but now it's a lot more scarring, and I still struggle with it. So, you know those girls that have like 1 or 2 breakouts and their skin's literally perfect apart from just that 1 or 2 pimples, and they're like, acne. That's not acne, girl. You gotta break out. You're like on your period or something. It's hormones, you know? So I'm gonna try this out because I got a whole bunch of foundations. So I'm really excited to try this ColourPop Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer with skin perfecting lightweight coverage for fresh, healthy looking skin. You can blend it with a sponge or fingertips or dab and blend into skin. It is dermatologist tested, oil-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, vegan, and it says it's ideal for all skin types. And I love that it's really focused on being very hydrating, because I do love hydrating products. I hate when I look dry, and I do use drying things. I actually just started using retinol, so my skin has some dry patches. Not at the moment, actually. Retails for $14. I got it in the color Light 6W. Actually, let me just pull this out because I hope I didn't. Okay, that looks good, right? That looks like a pretty good shade match. See, it's so much easier when you can see the tube to like compare, but hopefully, I mean, it matches. Okay, let's see the details. It says it is a pretty... The website doesn't say anything new from what the box said. So the only thing that it does say that I really like is that this tinted moisturizer works for all skin types. You just customize your routine to create your own look. So add some concealer maybe to blend. I guess I'll just do one side with a brush, and then I'll do another side with, should I do a sponge or my fingers? So clean and so fresh. And it comes in 1.45 fluid ounces, which is 0.45 more than the typical foundation comes in. Usually it's 1 ounce. So this comes with a little more product. We like that. We like that a lot. Oh, it's not as liquidy as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, it's kind of running down, but okay, so that's 1 pump. I think I'm gonna do 2 pumps. Ooh. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. A very light coverage. It really does feel like a tinted moisturizer, which I'm not even going to put it over these because they're so pigmented and red. They definitely will need more coverage than that. And it feels very hydrating. Super, super sheer though. So I'm going to use the brush on this side, and let's just see the difference with a brush, because I think I do want to go in with the concealer first and then this on top. So it blends out really like stripy. You see with the brush, it just kind of, I don't know, I feel like I want to pat instead of do that because it's so hydrating that it feels like it's going on a little stripy. Okay, so basically what I'm reading here is quite sheer coverage, but it's a lot more coverage in my opinion than this one right here. It's just like smoother looking on the skin, very hydrating, very glossy looking, but I definitely need a little bit of, you know, concealer to blend some of these out. So I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer and I'm just gonna lightly put it on. Do a little here and there. I mean, you might not think this is a little, but whatever, however much you think it is, that's what I'm doing. And just gonna buff that out. And on the website, it actually didn't say anything about longevity or long wear. It kind of just focused on it being very hydrating. I love the idea of that, so I really do want to make it work for me. I'm also gonna go in with a little dab of this lighter one just under my eyes. Brightness, because I love the way that looks. I'm gonna go in with this, and I think I'm just gonna do 2 pumps all over my face. Hello? Anybody there? Hey. Hello? Hello? What's happening here? Oh, that's weird. It's not pumping out. This one pimple right here, it's so fresh. The meat on it is fresh. Or, okay, that sounds gross. Basically, it doesn't want to cover. It's like staying red. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this over top of it and just see how this looks, how it blends. Ooh, it feels so good. It feels so hydrating. It just feels like my skin is just like soaking in that hydration. It feels so nice. You see that? I look wet, like a glazed donut. Don't I? Look at that. Look at that. Look at the way that the light is catching my cheeks. Literally, you can see the ring light right there. That's how glossy this is. Whoa. I love the way that it looks, but this just screams not long wearing to me because of how glossy it is. You could see it just smearing right off really, really easily, but I'm gonna actually give it a few minutes and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of eye makeup. Just kind of, you might take some of this off my lips. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little eye makeup, fix my face up a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right. Why does my lipstick looks really brown? Oh, interesting. I finished my makeup. It literally took me like 5 minutes. I just did mascara on top, brow tints, and lipstick, and then I did do blush and highlight. Feels and looks very hydrated, very, very lightweight. I almost feel like I have nothing on my skin. I did apply a little tiny bit of powder right under my eye, but nowhere else. I really wanted to see how the powder products would go on, so I did blush and highlight. It went on so nice, so smooth. It did not get patchy or anything like that. Sometimes with like really hydrating things that look so glossy and wet, it like kind of almost looks a little patchy when you start applying powder products, but this did not happen at all. It looks so beautiful. My skin looks really, really natural and very, very hydrated. Honestly, looks gorgeous. I love it. It does feel like slightly tacky though to the touch because I did not set anywhere, literally just right here under my eye. So it feels slightly tacky, but nothing that's like bothering me too bad. But when you do touch your face, you do get like a little tiny bit of transfer. So I mean, if that does bother you, I would recommend setting, but I'm not planning to touch nobody, so I'm gonna be good. But I do see myself in the future maybe setting like my T-zone and just like doing an overall powder. I mean, it looks so good, so fresh, so nice, and I'm really excited to see how it looks in a few hours. I didn't realize I didn't show you guys what it looks like in natural daylight, but it's been 4.5 hours since I've been wearing the foundation. Tinted moisturizer, actually. My eye area right there always gets a little watery, but I put the mask on and off like 3 or 4 or 5 times. I went to a few different places and yeah, it looks really good. It looks really natural, so I feel like even if it did rub off a little bit, it's like nice still because it's not so full coverage that like you don't get that like little area. You don't get like a huge line of demarcation basically of where it came off, because it's still a little sheer. You could see like stuff peeking through, but yeah, it's really pretty and I really love it. All right guys, it's the end of the night. It has been, wow, it's been like 11 hours since this foundation been on my skin. It's been way too long. I didn't even realize, but well, it looks good overall. And honestly, I took my mask on and off, but I think because of the fact that it's kind of a sheer coverage, even if a little bit kind of got off, it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't so noticeable because it's kind of a more sheer coverage, whereas when, you know, something's really full coverage, you could just like see where it's been taken off, especially if it's been powdered. So I feel like overall it looks pretty good, but there are areas that feel like they rubbed off a little bit, but nothing bad. And then like around my nose where it always usually creases, I kind of just tap my finger. I didn't touch up at all. I honestly typically don't touch up, only sometimes, like if I'm being a little extra, if I have an extra minute, I'll touch up like my T-zone with a little powder, but I didn't do it this time. I honestly just, I liked the way it looked. It looks natural. It looks a little bit worn down, but it looks good, you know? So I really like it. I'm really happy with it. We'll definitely be wearing this more and more. And actually, I see myself wearing this during the summer a lot, especially in the combination that I did with the concealer and this on top. Or I would even use this as a primer for like my actual foundation, like a full coverage foundation. I would use this first because it's so hydrating. It feels amazing on the skin. So I really love it. Definitely worth the money. Definitely will be using this and most likely repurchasing it in the future actually. So A++. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. For fingertips on the go application, lightly dab and blend into skin.